Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Janet Ekere. If you're here for the first time, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly hit on the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, like this video and drop a comment. So in this tutorial, I'll be sharing with you guys how to draft a contoured pencil skirt. And in this tutorial, we will not be dividing our hip measurement by 4. As we all know that from our waistline down, our back measurement is bigger than our front because of our butts. So here is the hip measurement I will be working with. Here I have 40 as my hip measurement. So first of all, I will divide it into 2. One will be for the back and the other for the front. And 40 divided by 2 is 20. Now we have 20 for the back and 20 for the front. And because our front hip is smaller than our back hip, we are going to take out 1.5 inch from the front. That is 20 minus 1.5 inch, and we have 18.5 inches. Now to the back, we are going to add 1.5 inch to the 20 inches we have, which will give us 21.5 inches. So we now have 18.5 inches for front hip measurement and 21.5 inches for the back measurement. So let's go into the tutorial. We'll first of all draft the front pattern, and I will do that on my pattern paper. Our pattern will later be transferred to our fabric. So first of all, you will rule out a straight line that will serve as a starting line and our waistline. So I will now place my tape on the starting line like so and go down to mark my skirt's full length. I will add 2 inches sewing allowance to it. Mark it and then rule a straight line across, just the way you see me do. And after that, I'll place my tape again on my waistline, down to take my waist to hip line measurement. Mine is 8 inches. I will mark it and draw a line across, just the way you see me do. So I will now go ahead and highlight it. So after that, on my hip line, I will measure down 2 inches, which will also serve as our hip line. And then rule a line across, just like so. So this particular line will help our hip area not to be pointy. And now I will go ahead and take our round body measurement. And first of all, I will take my waist measurement, divide by 4. And mark it on the waistline like so. I will now add 1 inch for our dart. And after that, I will take our hip measurement. Remember, we have 18.5 inches as our front hip measurement. I will now divide it by 2 and mark it here. So whatever you have on your hip line, mark it also on the next line, which is also the hip line. Then go ahead and minus 1.5 inches from whatever you have on your hip line and mark it down here. And that is to give the skirt that pencil effect. So go ahead and connect all lines together like so and mark it down. I'll now go ahead and highlight it so the lines will be visible. So the next thing is to mark our dart. So to get our dart, we divide our nipple to nipple measurement by 2. Then place your tape on your waistline and mark it. So here I have 4. I'll now place my tape like so and come down by 5 inches. Then make a rule. So I will now place my tape like so and mark ½ inch from both sides of the dart, just like so. And then rule a slant line like so down to the dart's leg. You can see what I am doing. Please do exactly the same. After that, from the side waistline, go ahead and mark ½ inch upward like so and connect it slightly to the center front waistline, just the way you see me do. And our front pattern is almost ready. So I will now go over and label my patterns. And here we have the waistline, the hip line, and the skirt full length, and the allowance. I will now go over and cut my pattern. My front skirt pattern is ready. So let's head over to our back pattern. And first of all, I will head over and rule a straight line over here as our starting line. And this is exactly what we did for the front pattern. Rule a straight line and connect it like so. So this here is our starting line and our waistline. So after that, from our center back here, mark out 4 inches like so. And rule a straight line down, just like so. And that is where we will have our butt and zipper allowance. So please pay close attention to what I will be doing here. So you will place your tape from your waistline down and mark out your full skirt length measurement. And make a mark over here. And go ahead and rule a straight line across here, just the way you see me do. And please make sure you have a straight line over here. And from the line you have here, mark down your skirt length allowance. And mine is 2 inches. I will also rule a line across here, like so. And after that, place your tape on your waistline like so and mark down 8 inches. I will also do the same over here, as I will be extending the line to this point. Mark it like so and rule a straight line across. This will serve as our hip line. Then on the hip line, come down by 2 inches and mark it like so. Then rule a straight line across. And this also is our hip line. And here we have the waistline, the hip line, and the full length. After that, let's take our round body measurement. First of all, our waist measurement, divide by 4, mark it and add 1 inch allowance for that. Also note that you're taking your measurement from where the 4 inches line stops. Now this is the part you need to pay attention to. Now from the line we have here, mark 1½ inches inward like so. Now remember we added 1½ inches to our skirt back measurement, which gives us 21½ inches. So here is the 1½ inches. Mark it out like so. I will go ahead and divide the 21½ inches I have for the back by 2, which gives us 10 3/4. So our back hip measurement we are working on is 10 3/4. And I will go ahead and mark 10 3/4 on my hip line like so, starting from the 1½ inch I marked inward. Hope you can see where I'm placing my tape. So I will now measure what I have on my hip line and take out 1½ inches from there and mark it down on my skirt hem line like so. and this gives us the skate pencil effect. Remember, we did the same thing on our front pattern. Now go ahead and connect those lines together like so. Please, if you have watched this video to this level and you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please kindly hit on the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Like this video and drop a comment. Now let's mark our dart line. Place your tape like so on the waistline, marking 4 inches. Come down from there by 5 inches, mark it. Get your ruler and roll down the lines. Now on the dart line, mark ½ inch from both sides and connect the line slightly down like so. After that, place your tape from your waistline like so and measure your waist to hip line. Mine is 8 inches. Take out 1 inch from there and mark it down. It will serve as your underbutt line. Kindly mark that point like so. So I wanted to roll a line across here, but I didn't want to have so many lines. So I later leave it. I just have to mark a dot here. Now connect those lines together. Please watch what I'm doing here and do exactly the same thing. So I will now place my tape here and confirm if I have my exact hip measurement, which was 10¾ And after that, I will place my tape on this hip line from the butt area inward and mark our zip allowance. I will go ahead and mark it all around the butt area. And my zipper allowance here is 1½ inches. So after that, you will go ahead and connect all these lines together like so. And please, if you do not understand what I'm saying here, just go ahead and do exactly what I'm doing over here. After that, head over to your side waistline, place your tape like so, and go up by ½ inches. Make a point there and mark it. Connect it like so. Then rule a slant line like so, and connect it inward, just the way you see me do. This helps our skirt to sit perfectly well on our waist area. So our skirt back pattern is ready. So I will take over my front pattern and place it on our back pattern like so to check if all the lines align. And yes, everything seems perfect. So I will head over and label my patterns. Here I have the waistline, the hip line, and our full length measurement. I will also label here as our zip allowance. And right here is where our butt will sit. So I will go ahead and cut out our pattern. And here is all what we have for today's tutorial. And I hope you find this helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video and drop a comment. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you will get notified whenever I post a new video. Bye, see you on our next video.